We are hosting an event called the Fire Ops 101. It was developed by the International Association of Firefighters. The purpose of the Fire Ops is to give politicians, decision makers, a better perspective on our job, our tasks, and some of the different types of rescue performance work that we're required to do. 4 different scenarios going. We have a vehicle extrication scenario, whereby they understand vehicle techniques, extrication techniques. We have a search and rescue scenario whereby they do a hose advance to a second floor and they're searching for 2 victims. Our third scenario is a confined space search and rescue. And our fourth is a medical scenario call where we're simulating a drug overdose.
All right, now breathe in and just do again. That's better, it's better.
Yeah.
Better.
To see how difficult it is to maneuver with all this equipment, deal with oxygen, stress. I mean, the stress levels when you're in there is just, they're starting to go up like this, and how you can manage that, how you can hear. I couldn't hear a thing in there, and the captain was, shouting as loud as he possibly could. You can't see when you're in there. I have a completely new perspective on what it means to actually be a firefighter.
So anytime you're inactive for 15 seconds or so, it'll start to alarm.
Okay.
So if you want to just shake it a little bit, it'll
I thought I had a good understanding of how the fire department worked and what firefighters and first responders do, but I can tell you this was an eye-opener for me this morning. And it's also important for us. We make significant investments in the fire department because we understand that they need the tools that they need to protect us. And those investments are important. We just recently purchased new breathing apparatuses for the fire department. And this morning, to see how important they are to the work that they do is really something that's important for us to understand.
Between the association and the City of St. John's, we've really gotten proactive with different programs to look out for our members, to be able to recognize the signs of PTSD. We actually have a peer support team where firefighters talk to firefighters. We have a road to mental readiness course that everyone in the department's after taking, which teaches them about the signs of PTSD, to recognize it. And we also have a critical incident stress management team as well that can come in after a major incident or a traumatic incident to help our members cope with this.
Go ahead, too.
See the importance of PTSD. This is really impactful, and we've heard stories shared today of people, in recent responses, how this actually goes back to some other point in time. And I know from my own experiences, working in the health profession and as a volunteer, as a first responder in communities growing up, I know how impactful that is. There are situations that I know that personally that I've been into that I think about on a daily basis. So I can't imagine doing this for a living every single day and not realizing, what's around the next turn. What the next call would look like when you enter a scene.